Good afternoon, Blue Devil fans. This afternoon I'm here with head football coach Pat McLaughlin. Coach, how are we doing today?
Doing good, Rob. How you doing?
Good. You guys had a nice victory against Finneytown on Friday, but let's jump back a little bit. We'll get knee deep into that in a little bit. But since we've talked last, we've had two games. You guys traveled to Purcell-Marian's home field, Shakely Center at the University of Cincinnati. Lost 25-14, but it was a good game most of the game, right, Coach?
It was a good game. I mean, we knew going in they had some athletes, and really I think it came out of 4 plays. They returned a kickoff in the second half for a touchdown, another long run midway through the third quarter that put them up. And we dropped the pass early on in the game, actually the first play, and then we had a chance to score a touchdown right there before the half. And we also had a 4th down and 1, so we left about 3 or 4 scores out there. But give them credit; they made the plays, and we had to bounce back against Finneytown, and we did.
Let's talk big picture. You guys had a student bus, Spirit bus that went down to UC.
Yeah.
The school's really behind what you guys are doing. I kept following you guys on Twitter. It was 14-12, and you guys came back. It has to be exciting to be a part of this, and that everyone's behind you.
It is exciting, and I think that we got good kids, and I think that's part of the senior leadership on our football team, and they're really bringing the entire student body in, the community, the teachers, the administration. Everybody's behind us and giving us support, and that really, encourages our kids to go out there and play well. And the atmosphere at Shakely was awesome. This week at home versus Finneytown, there was a big crowd there, so it's just fun to go out there when our fans are there, and there's a lot of excitement right now on the football program. Let's
talk about the home game down at Memorial Stadium against Finneytown. You guys were victorious, 37-7, 3-1 on the season. Give the fans an overview that didn't make it down about the big win.
We knew it was going to be a tough game. They won their first game. The second and third games, they played the teams tough in the first half, so we knew they were going to come out swinging early on. We just kind of had to kind of hang in there. We did. I think the key play of the game was a 4th down right there with about 2 or 3 minutes left in the second quarter. We stopped them. We got the ball back, go down and score. We get the ball back in the second half. We're going to score, and all of a sudden it's really a 14-point swing. And then we scored 37 unanswered points, and 30 of those came in the third quarter. So everybody got to play. We got to get some of our freshmen and subs in the fourth quarter. So it was a good game for everybody.
So after about 4 weeks, you have your scrimmages. You got 4 weeks under your belt. Most of your scheme, they've got to be absorbed, and everybody's indoctrinated in Coach Mac's scheme, right?
Correct. And there are certain things that we're going to do every week. You've coached football. We're going to run zone. We're going to run power. What we're trying to do is just kind of dress it up a little bit. We want to be creative. Add a couple things, formations, motions, maybe something that they haven't seen each week. And so I think it also keeps the kids engaged because they come in. What are we doing new this week? It's nothing outlandish, but kind of stays within the framework of the offense. But to give the upcoming opponent something new to look at.
Perfect. I know I want to highlight one of your players, Eric Walkendorf, your senior quarterback, had an outstanding game against Finneytown. Threw for 219 yards, 3 touchdowns, rushed for 1 touchdown. Mike Dyer highlighted him on Twitter, on Enquirer.com. We posted on RenningAthletics.com. You have to be pleased with your senior quarterback.
I mean, definitely. He's working hard. I mean, he really wants it. He's a good kid. He's doing everything that we ask him to do. He's not turning the ball over. And I think the thing that's helping him out is that we're spreading the ball around. Jay Clements has a bunch of catches. Nariah, Baden, we're throwing the ball to the tight end. He's running the ball. His progress, I think, has been outstanding. And really, I think the key to any football team is the play of the quarterback. Whether you call it managing the game or helping you win the game, he's doing all of that right now for us.
Sounds exciting. Well, let's see, this week the Blue Devils travel to my motherland and your dad's motherland, the city of Madeira.
Yep.
The Mustangs, 3-1. The Mustangs have defeated Norwood, Hughes, and North College Hill, and they got thumped by Wyoming 54-8. I know Coach Schaefer's doing a nice job with the Mustangs. What have you seen so far on film, Coach?
I mean, they're well coached. I mean, they're disciplined kids. They play hard. I think they're a lot like us from that aspect. Don't let the score from last week's game fool you. It kind of got out of control. But I mean, they beat North College Hill, and Norwood has some athletes. I mean, this is going to be a big time battle. So, other than the last week's game versus Wyoming, I mean, it's going to be a big test for us.
Well, get to go back on field turf. I know you had it at Shakely. At home, you play on grass. Do you prefer field turf over grass, Coach?
Well, I prefer wherever we get the wins at, Coach. So if it's field turf or grass or wherever, it makes our kids feel comfortable or play better. But I mean, the field's 100 yards, it's 53 1/3 wide, and we got to go out there and play well and execute and prepare, and that's what we're doing today. But if we don't go out there and play our best game this week, then we probably won't come away with a W.
Gotcha. Coach, as always, thank you for taking the time. Best of luck against the Mustangs, and we'll touch base next week.
All right, thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thanks.